Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is the last video until we get to 7 Stuig. This is the first new tank destroyer for Germany that you would have got and most likely played through or not. If you haven't, then this review is going to be perfect for you. This is a fully upgraded vehicle. And once you get it to the fully upgraded state, it's not as bad as it is stock. Now what I'm trying to say is, when it's stock, I'll just quickly show it off here. When it's stock, you really feel the poorness. Okay, the reverse speed's 12. I don't know why it's saying the power to weight ratio. Weight to horsepower, 15.22. Is that actually right? Because it still doesn't feel like it when you're on the battlefield. So 12% engine power now. What did I guess? Okay, well apparently the stock power to ratio is 14. But in battle, when you're stock, when you try to fire and reverse around the corner, you will be much slower than you'd want to be. Now, I don't have equipment on this vehicle, but if I did, I would definitely recommend. Where are they? I forgot what they're called. There it is. Advanced loader. Advanced gunneling drive. And this depends on you. You could either do this to improve your tank photo. You could do this to be sneaky. And you could do this to spot. But if you really want to be a sniper, I would recommend these two and this. Just so you can snipe more better at long range. But do remember that this is a dope cannon. Long range does work for this vehicle, but it is still a dope cannon. But okay. Now here's the weird thing. If you're willing to pay for 15 more silver, which I really hope everybody is, because it's a lot better. This is the premium HE, and this is heat. You can see the armor damage here is 350, but the max ammo speed is 380 meters per second. But this one's faster, it hits harder, same blast radius on both of them, same armor penetration. So just use this. Of course, you can use heat as well. I just don't, because I do not have a premium account. And I do not feel like wanting poor. Now you could use heat to definitely do more damage in this. You will be surprised on sometimes you can pen your HE, premium HE that is, and do a ton of damage. I have standard consumer loadouts, but we're going to move on to the commando. 2D commando. Sorry guys. Okay. Increase the skill effectiveness, increase the gun reload, increase accuracy. You're definitely going to want this. Anything to increase your accuracy in these dopey tanks are definitely going to help you. Hull rotation speed's going to help you, especially when they're stock. I had this when I was playing the stock line, and I still can say it did not turn very fast in reverse when I get around the corner to safety. Off-road driving, it helps. Camouflage expertise, great for a tank destroyer, great for a tank destroyer. Helpful, tank mechanic, great for a tank destroyer, because your twacks is your weakness. If they come off, you get flanked, you're toast. Moving on. The armor. This is a tier 5 vehicle in Germany. Let's see. Okay, there's the tier 5 heavy tank armor. It's on your side. 80 millimeters. 80 millimeters flat, practically though. I recommend not getting shot in this tank. No matter how many times I get shot at, even how well I angle or anything, it still goes through. But like I was saying, this is the tier 5 German heavy tank. 50 millimeters all around it. This has more front armor, and so does the tier 5 Panzer IV-H. The only difference between this and the Panzer IV-H is this doesn't have a big weak turret on top. Pretty much anything penetrates. But with all this being said, we want to get on into the gameplay. I hope you guys found this useful and enjoyed so far. Hello guys, welcome to part 2. This is the battle part. I decided to show off this battle because of the amount of teamwork and the amount of pure sweat and how hard it was for me to survive. With all that being said, let's get into the battle. You know the story, but that's how you know. Still have to get there. Now, I did notice while editing this video, my water tanks might look a little different. I hope that's fine with you guys. It's the same game and everything. This looks a little different. It's like whenever they change the HUD or something. It's still the same game. And this is the time in the battle when I realized I am not top tier. This is why you should always look at the map and the matchmaker at the beginning before you go all the way out here. Because I was going to go up to that corner there and fight like a top tier tank as well. Oh, a little tip for these things. If you're ever behind like a small hill or something, you'll be surprised on actually how well it works, because this is almost like an artillery gun. If you auto aim, you could fire over the hill onto somebody, and there's nothing they can do. Who knows? It might become meta. So it doesn't do much damage because it's only HE. But when you get up to those higher tiers, 700 to 600 to even 800 HE damage, they add up. So they're gonna have long reloads, but still. Imagine the platoon of that. I'm seeing some dead tanks being hit by 3 of them. Did you see how I couldn't fly over that walk, but as soon as I auto-aimed, I had a shot? Now, unfortunately, he got unspotted right as I fired, so my cell went somewhere into the walk. Now, it is pretty much me, a bottom tier tank, this Royal, holding off this corner. Another thing I recommend in this thing is don't use the reverse. Like, you could use it here, that's because I'm trying to get a shot, but if you're trying to get the cover fast, I went forward. I had to there. Tried to pin him there, but sadly he gets loose. I put a good shot in. Artillery takes him out for me. I say thanks. Artillery saves me once. This medium, I am a one-shot. Notice, I am on 103 hit points. He has a 75 gun that does on 135 rounds. And it's safe to say this guy really wants to kill me. Artillery hits him for a nice 250. I'm just using this walk as cover. He kills my other Stuig. Same vehicle as me. And he comes back looking at me. I think he's just got a taste for killing us. Although I am very swept away. No, you don't. Things get a little tricky here, because I can't reverse around the walk with that thing sitting there. Luckily for us, the medium gave up. So now it's just me and this thing as well. I request fire at TD. And these artillery, they're a big help here. They saved me, I think, twice now. One from that boom bow and scaling off the medium pretty much. Now, this guy is stock. He's using the stock gun. It's 120mm dope. Thank you, artillery. Saved my life for the third time. Now, if you've been paying attention to the score, you notice it's a 4v3. I got my two amazing artillery that's been supporting me all game. They tell me where the sweat is, and I'm deciding I'm gonna go there. Because if I can spot what the heavy tank, the steel mill can shoot it, and so can my two artillery, which should be around 500 to 600 damage combined if the steel mill is fully upgraded. He's on 25 hit points. If one artillery would have hit that heavy, it would die as well. Sadly, we'll lose the storm mill. One of our top tier tank destroyers. Now, me and this guy are both one shot with shuttle. How is he a one shot for me, your bottom tier tank destroyer? Let's not forget that I have a 150mm dope gun on my tank. Now, if you really think about this, like that, I was knocking about his artillery. But if you think about this 150 gun, top tier gun, it's pretty much the stock gun on the grill. And I'm just trying to dodge that enemy artillery here. It almost didn't work very well though. But now it's just an artillery hunt. I decided to see what the heck my artillery is going to be doing. Looks like the left is going to stay and my M44 is going to come and support me with shotgunning. I mean this M44 though. He's a great artillery player. And a great team player. Me and him had a lot of... We've done a lot this game. I drop down here, I spot the artillery. Actually, I don't know if I did. I think it might have been the M44 behind me. I miss. The M41 misses. M44 does not. He never misses. Sadly, he gets killed though. He saved me multiple times, so the least I could do is revenge him. Sorry, friendly artillery. This one's personal. But that is the battle. This is the gameplay of the Stuig 33B on my channel. A little late to the party, but we're here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on Southern Strike tomorrow. And we did get a request, and it is definitely going to be difficult for us. See you guys there. Have a good one.
On throttle.